Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world of Wayne. Today I'm going to be doing the next, I'm just checking, 5 stages of the Fanhome release and build the Michael Bay movie Optimus Prime.
My name is Optimus Prime.
So I'm still got to put my batonator up there. I haven't had a chance to do that yet. And as you can see, I'm printing something at the moment. If anyone wants to know I'm printing, I'd love to tell you. I haven't got a clue what it is. It's something anime cosplay for my daughter. So I'm printing that out. I have no idea what it is. But we are starting afresh, I believe, with the next leg, the left leg now. So we've basically done an arm. We've done a torso. We've done the head. I think we've just got a leg and an arm to do. Arm and a leg. If you want to get this for yourself, I don't know if it's still available. I don't know if it's coming back, but check anyway in the video description and also the QR code on the screen. If you scan that with your phone, it will take you straight to the website. Also, you'll notice, look, I've got a free gift. Look, Optimus Prime. So this is quite cool. And because it's large, it actually fits me. If this came 2 months ago, it wouldn't fit me. But I'm going to jump straight into it. Without further ado, let's get cracking. Okay, so here we go, stage 72. Here's the magazine, looking like this. And as I said, we are now going to be starting on the next leg. And to do the next leg, we're going to start with the left foot. Here's all the stuff we've got here. We're going to be piecing this together just like that. So at the end, this is how it looks. God, that takes me back from when we did the right leg. So, very heavy pack this one, because obviously the foot section is metal. And everything you see in here is metal. So let's get this open. Yeah, very heavy parts. It's actually the parts that are in this vacuum sealed pack, which is metal. This is actually plastic here. Okay, the first thing we need to do has actually already been done for us, and that's basically take this plate here, and I'm going to be putting this together just like that. So that was handy, wasn't it? I'm going to be screwing this in with 3 KP screws though. Got my screws here, looking like this. And just a case of getting these in here first. So that's 2 in there, but the one in here isn't as deep. So we're going to use a JP screw for that. Once I find it, see, which is a smaller one here. So let me just get that out and just put that through there. Perfect. What we're going to do then is we're going to actually piece these metal sections either side of this foot section. So one's just going to be going onto this side here, as you can see probably on the top camera. And now I'm going to be putting its partner the same way round, just like this. So now that foot is able to move just like that. I'm going to be holding this in with BM screws, a little bit of oil, and push that down here. Once again, if people want to know, because that's a question I get asked loads about the oil dispenser. This was actually bought for me by Todd McWilliams, Marvel Phoenix, and he gave it to me at Wonderfest a couple of years ago. They are in my Amazon store. It's just an acetone pump, that's what they're called. And basically the oil's in there. When you pump it down, as you can see, it pumps up just like that. When you're not using it, you can put the top down there. So last screws go right through the centre here. Excellent. So now that is in place. I'm now after a BBP flange screw, and I also need one of these lock washers, split washers, whatever you want to call them. That's going to go on next. And then finally, in this pack here, I've got a very thick washer, which looks like this. So let's just get that through. And this washer does have slots in each side, which are going to go into the slots. Probably best on the top camera, you can see just on this point here. So I'm just going to line that up to where it goes and get that screwed in. Excellent, that's got in perfect. And now this foot has got resistance, but it's not going to fall out. Just put that to one side while I make a toe section now. This is plastic, just looking like this. And then holding it this way, again, probably best on the top camera. This is just going to be going into here like that. I'm using one of these big screws here. This is a GP screw. And it's going to hold this in from both sides. And then just in the hole that we've got here, we've got this little detail, which is just going to be going in. Now I do believe there is a certain way round it goes because it's a D-shaped. So it goes this way round. Whoops. That was close. I almost lost that to the carpet monster. Perfect. And then that's on just like that there. Now we're going to be attaching this to what we've created here. So as you can see, we do have a keyhole pattern just on this bit. So that's going to go that way round, so it can't go anywhere. And I'm holding that into place once again with a BM screw. Just get that nice and tight. And there you go. With that in, that's all there is to do in that stage. In stage 73, here's the magazine. Looking just like this. And obviously we're going to be continuing on that leg section now. So we're doing the Ion Blaster Rifle. We're not going to be continuing with the leg. We're going to be doing a blaster. Didn't see that one coming. Okay, so we're going to be putting the blaster together. I'm glad they called it a blaster and not the other name, which I can't call it. So I'm going to be assembling the blaster. So here you go. Here's everything for stage 73. Now I've only got one set of screws for this stage, so I'm guessing a lot of these parts just slot together. Okay, this looks interesting. I do love the detailing on this. Look, it's already been painted red for us. The golds are already gold. What are we going to do? Okay, so we're going to be taking this section here first. And on this open side, I'm going to be continuing this gold and silver detailing by putting this section in here. So this is just a case of pushing in. There we go. That looks like that. Now, no idea what these parts are, but I'm going to be taking this part here next, and that's going to be going in here just like that, over the top. And I'm holding it in with the IP screw. So, whereas I said we're going to be using just one set of screws, we're actually using it now. So everything else has to be just a push-in. So that's the IP screw in there just to keep that in. And then I guess I'm just going to be slotting all of these details in. So this one here first is going to go onto this point. Line them up and push it all the way in. So it's nice and flush in there. Then I'm going to be taking this barrel section and having it this way round. It's going to be going on top. So that fits nice and flush there. In the end, I do have what looks like a, I don't know what it is. What is it? It's a cylinder cap, they're calling it. Now this cylinder cap, I've got it in, but I'll be honest with you, it falls out quite easily. I think I'm just going to put a tiny bit of glue on that. And when I say tiny bit of glue, oh boy, I mean it. I've put the tiniest amount of glue on there. There you go. Just put that to one side for a second and let that dry. And I'm going to be bringing over this section now with that red detailing. I want to piece both of these parts together. So this, as you can see here, has got the trigger. And it is just a snap together. Perfect. That's looking like that. I'm going to make the barrel, which is just a case of pushing that end in there. And then we've got these three sections. That's all there is to do in that stage. So I'm not going to be so presumptuous now to see what we've got. What are we doing in stage 74? You can tell I haven't looked at the magazine, but here it is. And in stage 74, we're going to be continuing the left foot. So we don't actually get to finish this. That's a shame. Okay, perhaps later on. Okay, so a few bits here that we're going to be putting together. It's the other toe by the look of it and attaching this to the other side just like that. This one's going to be a nice quick stage. So here you go, stage 74. Very small pack, this one. Again, the metal sections are in these vacuum sealed packs. And basically, going to be taking this section here. One side sealed here, so it's this side round. It's going to go in just like that. I'm going to be holding that in with an FP screw. It's one of these silver ones. So once I've got that, I'm going to be attaching this section here, making sure I put it in the right way. It's going to be going in this way here, just like that. So the keyhole pattern's at the top. And again, FP screw through here. Now I want to make sure I get this round the right way. I'm going to be having this way round. And I'm going to be putting this section in just like that. So the keyhole is at the top there. Use one of these FP silver screws again, just to hold that into place. Perfect. And then just like we did last time, where this toe's on this side, we're going to have this one just going onto this side over here. Like that. I'm going to try and make them a bit more so that they're in line with each other. This is going to be held in with a IP screw. It's a little black screw here, and I'm just putting that through the top. Perfect. And now that is in place. So this is like, I don't know, is this the heel section? I'm starting to not figure out what section we're actually working on, but there we go. That's all there is to do in that stage. So we have 2 more stages to go. What are we working on? Is it blaster? Is it toe? Is it leg? Who knows? Let's see what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing the left foot, still some more on the left foot here. So we're going to be adding on to that, as you can see there. So now that's looking like that. Here's stage 75. Okay, and the first thing I need is this metal section here and this plastic section just here. Now the way this goes is with the larger hole, that's going to go through there. Just like that. So that sits in. I'm going to be putting an SP screw just into that hole there. Now they're saying SP. I think they mean SM. So I've got an SM screw here because we're going into metal. Screwing that in. Mainly on account that we don't actually have any SP screws. They've only provided SM. So there we go. That's in place there. Going to take this section next. And then this section here. Going to be putting these together. So this has got a D-shaped hole. It's just going to be pushed onto this side here. You can hear that clicking into place. Bring over what we've created on the foot so far. And I'm going to be putting this disc in, which is going to provide some resistance when we put these together. So that's sitting, as you can see, flat in there. And then on top of that, having it this way round, this is going to be going in. Oh, let's get the right way round. Oh, it's actually going in that way. That's interesting. I'm then turning this over, just like that, putting another one of these discs in here. There you go. And then we've got the other side, this one here, which is going to go on top of that. It's going to actually piece both of these parts together. Okay, so once that's lined up, what I'm going to be doing, I need 100 pairs of hands for this. So I'm just trying to keep this together with my hands at the moment, because what I want to do is on this side here, I've got this detail to put in. It's got a keyhole pattern on it, which is going to go into that hole just there. Push that in. And then I'm using one of these LP screws with a split washer on the end to secure that in from the other side. That's going to hold that whole top section of the foot together. So just get that nice and tight. Now in this hole here, we're going to be putting an SM screw. So a bit of oil, and that's going to hold both of these parts together. And then I've just got a cap to put over that, which is going to hide the screw hole, as you can see just there. So then the last thing to do in this pack is just on this ball joint here, I've got this top half of the foot to go on. It's just going to be pushing into that, probably best on the top camera, just like that. So as you can see, we've got the front of that in place. That's all there is to do in that stage. So what are we doing in the last stage here? Let's have a look. This is stage 76. Here's the magazine, and we are going to be doing some more of the blaster, which is cool. So hopefully we get to put this blaster together. Yes, so it's going to look just like that. So by the look of it, it's only taking 2 stages to get the whole blaster put together. So to start this stage, I'm going to need this section just here, and I've got a barrel section by the look of it. It's probably going to be a handle though, to go on the other side. I'm just going to try and find that piece. That actually looks just like this. That's going to be going into the holes just here. So line them up. Actually find it easier to put the bottom one in first and then line the top one up. But believe me, this isn't as easy as you think it should be. There you go. Got that in. Now I'm going to be taking 76B, which looks just like this. And I want 76G, which is a metal part, which looks just like this. I'm going to be putting this into place. So this is actually just going to go onto the locating lug in the middle there, probably best on the top camera. I'm going to be holding that in with an IP screw. Now these are silver screws. So I'll just get that in there. I want to take what we just created, and that's going to go into the two holes just here. Again, on the top camera, it'll probably be best to see how that lays out. They're going to be held in with PP screws. Need two of them. So one there. And one here. I want to put the other side of this onto this side. So this is what that one looks like. Piece them together. You heard that clip in there. So once we've done that, we're going to be putting the cap on top. If you can see, there's only one way around it can go, because it's got a large hole and a small hole. Just going to line them up. And then push this into place, which took some pushing. There we go, that's on. Now, the lug that I've got just coming out of here, I want to bring over the section that we were working on the first time round we were doing this. And it's actually just going to go into the hole just here. So we've got the slot here for this blade. Push that in, and it should lock that together just like that. Now I'm holding that in with an IP screw. Again, that's one of the silver screws. That's going into the hole just there. I'm then going to be taking this section we created, which is going to go this way round, again on the top camera, over the two holes just there, and they're going to be held in with MP screw. These are flange screws. So just two of these here. Perfect. Just put that to one side. It's looking pretty impressive. Bring over the final two parts here, which again are just a case of pushing these together to make one piece. We've got a cap here to put on the end, so it's just going to go this way round. Perfect. And then this is going to be attached to this section here. So let me just figure out how it goes. It's actually going to go on just this way round here, like that. That's held in with an IP screw. That's that silver screw again. Nice and tight. And then finally, we're going to be able to piece all of this together now. So this is going to be going into the holes that we can see here. So just line them up and push it together. That looks good. And then we're just going to be putting the barrel just onto this side here. And there we go. We have got a blaster looking just like that. And that is all there is to do in that stage. That's all there is to do in that pack. That's pretty impressive. I'm glad we've managed to do one foot and one blaster. Now, when I was at New York Comic Con, and if you haven't seen that film and you want to see some of the things that Fanhome are doing, I'll put the video up here. But check out this. This is what the finished Optimus Prime is going to look like. So pretty impressive. I can't wait till we get to that stage. But we're on stage 76. Not exactly sure how many stages this is, I have to be honest, but I'm sure someone in the comments is going to let me know. But there you go. I really hope you liked that video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.